Now let's look at the 7th sum in exercise 10.5, which is typically a 6 marks question. Very easy sum. So they have given the marks in an aptitude test, okay, of 800 students to be normally distributed. So it's following the normal distribution. 10% of the students have scored below 40 and 10% of the students have scored above 90 marks, right? Now you have to find the number of students who have scored between 40 and 90, right? So if X is going to be the marks, right, obtained by the students, you know that the probability that the marks is less than 40, the number of students who have got marks less than 40 is 10%. So I can write it as 0.1. Likewise, the probability of students who have got marks greater than 90 is also only 10%. So 10% is 0.1, right? If I draw the bell curve for this, right, where this is nu, this is a mean. See, this is the point where x is equal to 40 and this is the point where x is equal to 90. So you know that this is 0.1, this is minus infinity and this is plus infinity. You know that this is 0.1, right? And this is also 0.1. Students getting greater than 90, students getting less than 40. You are asked to find out this number of students who get marks between 40 and 90, right? How will I find out this? This would be this whole thing, right, minus this and minus this. Or I can write it as, to explain it better, the probability of the marks lying between 40 and 90, right, is going to be this whole area under the bell curve, which is between minus infinity and plus infinity, minus the probability that x lies less than 40 plus the probability that x lies greater than 90, right? That's the most easiest way to do the sum, right? So it will be this whole area minus this, or the other thing you can do is you can split the bell curve into two if you aren't able to follow what I've written here. You know that this part is 0.5 and this is 0.1, therefore this part will become 0.4, right? Likewise, this part is 0.1 and the whole of this is 0.5. So 0.5 minus 0.1 will be 0.4. So then it becomes 0.8. The same thing is what you will get here as well. So probability that x lies between minus infinity to infinity, the whole area under the bell curve is 1, minus probability of x lying between less than 40 is 0.1 plus another minus another 0.1, right? So it will be 1 minus 0.2, which is 0.8. So this is also the same way of doing this sum. So what will be, out of 800 students, you have to find the number of students who will score between 40 and 90, right? So this would be, number of students scoring between 40 and 90 would be 800 into 0.8. 8 into 8 is 64, and taking away the decimal you get 640 students. That's all, right? So you just draw the bell curve and you will be able to solve the sum yourself. Quite an easy sum for 6 marks.